How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the sort of mini-series we have going on right now, where I show off 5 secrets in every single one of the major cities in Skyrim. Today, you're doing Markarth. Yeah, I do one of these videos for every single city in Skyrim, and it does take me quite a bit of time to find these secrets, actually produce these videos. So guys, make sure you do drop a like, and watch the whole thing, as I'm pretty sure, for even most veterans, I'm going to show off at least one thing that you didn't know. So the first thing is when you first come into Markarth, a man named Wayland is going to attack Margaret. Normally, he kills her, and that sort of starts off a quest, but you can actually save Margaret if you kill Wayland. There's no consequences to killing him like this, as he was a murderer. But if you do it, if you save her, she will give you a silver emerald necklace, which is, to say the least, decently valuable. Look at that, 830 bucks. Not everyone knows that you can actually save Margaret, but yeah, and you can, and if you do, you get a pretty good reward out of it. Okay, for the secret number 2, slash tip number 2, we're gonna first go outside the city, because this is actually in the stables. Talk to Banning, and if you ask him how long you've been training with dogs, he's gonna ask you to deliver some spiced beef to Vawada, the chef in Understone Keep. But before we do that, there's another person who we're going to talk to, who is the Alchemist. So if you go to Sidna Mine and you go just up these steps, sort of to the southeast of Understone Keep, there will be the Hags Cure. You just go inside and you talk to the hag herself, Barthella, and you talk to her about the name, and she's gonna tell you that she wants you to give the steward this Stallion's potion, which is kind of a funny, joke if you really look into it. Stallion's potion for an old man. It's kind of like Skyrim's equivalent of Viagra. But yeah, if you do both of these things, they both give you a pretty solid amount of money. So yeah, here is Vawada. Give her the meat. She's gonna give you 250, and then if you go talk to the steward, he's also going to give you 250, I believe. There's also a quick quest with Andromedamar. That's not super important. Rorik, have a delivery. Another 250. Completing the quest for this Thalmor guy, Andromedamar, it is pretty quick, and he becomes your friend. If you do this before you do the Thalmor embassy quest, he will actually become an option to cause a distraction rather than just using boring or Razzlin. But anyways, moving on quickly to tip number 3. This one is sort of a little bit more well known, so you might actually already know about this, but if you're brand new, this is very useful. You're gonna want we're still at Understone Keep. You want to come this way to Calcelmo's laboratory, and there's gonna be this sort of collection of Dwemer stuff. You're gonna want to take almost all of it, not all of it, but basically the Dwemer items like this, like large Dwemer strut, and the large decorative Dwemer strut. You're gonna want to take the ones that have a adjective following the word Dwemer. So a large Dwemer, you want to take this. Large decorative Dwemer, you want to take that. However, this Dwemer gyro, don't take it. Dwemer lever, don't take it. See this solid Dwemer metal, you're gonna want to take it. Bent Dwemer, you want to take it. Small, you want to take it. The cog, you don't want to take though. So if it has an adjective at the beginning of it, you want to take it. Basically, what this will allow you to do is smelt it down at a smeltery for a shockingly high amount of dwarven ingots. And as I'm sure a lot of you know, but a lot of you might not know, probably the fastest way of leveling up smithing is by spamming dwarven bows, as it is very valuable and very cheap. So just come down into this smelter, and yeah, I can make 2, 5, 8, 11, 16, 21 Dwemer ingots, just like that, for absolutely free. Now granted, that is stealing, so if you're roleplaying a character who's opposed to stealing, you probably shouldn't do that. But for those of you who don't care about roleplaying or anything like that, that is a very easy way to A, get a lot of smithing XP, and B, a lot of money from when you sell those dwarven bows. Alright, so keeping on with the theme of stealing, secret slash tip number 4 involves the Silverblood Treasury House, which is this building that you actually rarely come to, as it doesn't have much significance aside from one instance in one quest. as they only really deal with the Silverblood family, as she will say. But if you go behind her, this gate will be locked, and assuming no one's looking at me, I don't know who is. I don't know, is she? You just gotta open this. It is an expert level lock, which can be difficult if you're anybody but me, because I am, you know, the best at Skyrim. You open that up, and you think if you close it, they lose the line of sight with you. But you have 6 free silver ingots, which you can use for smithing, or selling, or whatever you want, along with a safe that is another expert level lock, and just general goods inside, corundum garnet, you know, all kinds of goodies. Lots of valuables to be stolen in the rich city of Markarth. Alright, and the last sort of secret in Markarth is if you go up to Nether Post's home before you actually do the Forsworn Conspiracy quest, or after, it doesn't matter when you do it. If you do it, they're not really going to stop you from wandering in, but if you go into this room in the back, I believe it's this room. Just kidding, I'm wrong. It's actually this room. Close the door so no one sees you stealing. Yes, as you guessed, more stealing. There's a illusion skill book, along with, where is it? I was just here a second ago, right. Another silver ingot. As I'm sure you know, Markarth is the city of silver, and that helps out so much with your smithing adventures when you have silver to make, you know, rings, and even better, like silver garnet rings and stuff with. That levels up your smithing by quite a bit, and is really helpful early game. But as I was quickly breaking lockpicks on that door, there's also a enchanted dagger that you can disenchant if you haven't got that enchantment already. It's the targets creatures and people flee enchantment. So yeah, just don't talk to any of them. I think they get mad at you if you're in this house. I don't really know. Just don't talk to them. But yeah, that is 5 secrets in the city of Markarth. Like I said, it takes quite a bit trying to find all of these secrets that you may not have already known. So I would really appreciate if you guys would drop a like. Even if you don't, I really appreciate that you watched this deep into the video, as you know, your watch time does greatly boost me in the algorithm by like a lot. Like watch time is probably the most important thing, so I'm really grateful that you watched the whole thing. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support. Stay awesome as always, and peace out.